All right, off. Hello, and welcome to Rumble Studios doing something funny. Welcome to Sunday, the 19th of April in the year of the 2026. We are going it well, it looks like we're already breaking the internet. So here we are. There are seats up in the front for the most awesome Circus Peanut chatters, the Peanut Gallery. It is so hard to talk with. I'm gonna take this out for a second. There are oodles of seats up in the nosebleed section for the most amazing workers and lurkers because without you, well, without I kind of stream for you guys so that you've got something to listen to while you're doing other things. So, because I know I'm frequently not as chatty as not always chatty because I'm like running around doing stuff like I was last night. I placed my bets during Deathmageddon, but I had stuff to do and to prepare. Let me get to this other screen. All right, there we go. Oh, that's right. Let me introduce yourselves. No. Hello and welcome to the most horrible place this side of the universe where we perform for the cats of Three Eye Alien Atlas. And this little disaster that could is hosted by the one, the only, the most horrible ringleader, Phoenix Electra. Yup, that's me, not to be confused with the high class button pushing Phoenix McFury. No, we both be Phoenixes and hatched, but alas, if you came here for him, you are sadly disappointed. But here we are. It is Sunday. I am gonna check the chat. Welcome. All right, Rumble chat works. And somehow we're supposed to be live somewhere on Locals. Locals is content now. No. Which Locals are you? All right. Refresh. There's where are we streaming to Locals? But it doesn't even say that you're actually there. But we have 5 gajillion instances of both. We're streaming to YouTube 3 times and to Rumble 3 times. There's a glitch in their system this morning when I was scheduling the stream, and I was supposed to delete all those other instances, so I'm not sure where we are. Did I want to exclude? Oh. Ooh, I can stream it. Is that button locked? Do I too have a stream exclusively to Locals button? But I don't know. Oh, you're not connected. Alright, let me just take a picture of what this error message is so that I can look at this later. No, we're not touching that button. Okay, looks like Locals has got a 404 error, whatever that means. Alright, there we go. We've got chat. There's me. We're on the single camera because fluff these OBS forks, and I have my headphone. I feel like I'm yelling to myself when I'm talking to it, but let's wait a few minutes. We'll get to like half past. And then if you are super brave and super daring, and I hit the accept button after we see if this works, let's try this new Rumble Studio call-in feature. Because why not? So what do we have on the sewing table today? I thought we'd start off with some rolled hemming, move into some... okay, let's just do some show and tell. Okay, I only have one camera. Here, I cut out templates for a diamond shape and I pressed it onto. No, don't pull the microphone. Things are sensitive. Hello, hello. Oh, welcome, welcome. I know we'll hit the call button. We'll get there. But right now, look at this. Oh, it looks so good. Yes, this is just on the hello, relax. What am I doing? Um, yeah, we have to sew all this together because this is just ironed on right now. So this is all I have pinned and pressed. We have this to work on, to stitch on. I also have a small but growing heap of template pieces to set that someplace safe to iron on. And then when we get to the iron, here's the one we did a couple weeks ago, or whenever we sewed this one. I've cut all of the stabilizer on the backside, and this also just needs a good press, but I am kind of low key obsessed with this iron on stabilizer. My brain that loves fiddly things but hates having too many unorganized or piles of little pieces makes me crazy. So yeah, just being able to have them and then press them with the iron, I really like it. Oh, everything there's a cat. Are you on camera? I can't see. Just barely. Yeah, I'm talking to you, fluff and nutter. I might need to get another roll before the apocalypse and the end times. Oh, well, I'm glad everybody. I'd hit the refresh button to see if those other instances of our view count change, but that is on Rumble. I'm pointing like you can see my monitor. But yeah, so we'll see if little old analog circus can break Rumble Studio with the call feature. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm so anxious. Here we are, some simple straight line sewing. Oh, because what else do we? I've got so much stuff because I spent far too much time ironing. So I found some of the 4-inch squares, cut a whole bunch more of the white squares so that we could do some more of the window pane panels, because I'm thinking about all of the different design sewing patterns that we could do for our ringleader costume, our patchwork perfect ringleader persona. And I was like, why? We don't have to do just one patchwork motif. We could do all the motifs that we want to throw at it and just do like a sleeve or a little section, and because then I won't have to feel the stress of sewing a ginormous thing of the same thing, which I will be prone to getting bored to doing and not want to finish. So this way, we just have to do a little bit of a lot of things. As I was cutting up my cardboard to make my template last night, I was like, oh, people buy acrylic ones. And I was like, I already bought the box of food that came in paper. Or I think yesterday it was the La Croix bottle. Ugh, I need to figure out why the soda siphon is not working. Not sure if I bought the wrong green Graham CO2 cartridges or what's going on, but oh, I was gonna okay, whatever. I was gonna do this the easy way and then decided I was gonna just have, so I'm just throwing in rolled hems right now because I thought when I get brave enough to hit the other chat button or the call-in button, I want something where I don't need to be thinking too hard. The mummer's necklace is not for me being distracted. But we'll see. I was a little, not a little disheartened, but not surprised when I was over on X this morning trying to hype up the show a little bit to see when from Rumble's own post for this new call-in feature, there wasn't really any comments about the feature. It was all, oh, the quartering this and this and that. And I was like, oh god. All right, let's have a positive repost of us actually getting ourselves nauseous with excitement to try this feature. Just watch that it fluffs up and it doesn't work, but that will also be constructive feedback. But I think they are just integrating, or they bought this call-in company a long time ago. They built a whole bunch from it. I feel like this programming has been in there. In their kitty? That's not in their pirate booty. In their treasure chest of assets. That's the analogy we'll go with. If Rumble's a platform, a boot, a pirate. I don't know where I was going with this. Here we are. Oh, that's right. We can't forget. Everybody, there's sports things, there's this, there's that. It's Sunday. But all right, we're oh yeah. Okay, deep breath. Everything's gonna be fine. So I thought that we'd throw in a gajillion yards of rolled hems on this white and then practice some different folding techniques that we can use as trim for later on. And because it's the year of the trim trying techniques and we haven't folded one in a while, I thought it was past time. I think we might do that folded triangle one. But this time, instead of finishing off this whole loop, I'm just going to get to one end of one half, pick up another piece, and carry on. Sew it on. This fabric is also nice because I really do not need to pay attention to top or bottom. There's not a right and wrong side. She's nice. And it's so plasticky, it just holds a finger press delightfully. It feels like there's a storm brewing though. That's not supposed to rain until later in the week, but it's gray and windy and cool, which is spectacular for the garden, and I would not be displeased with some more rain before it turns into no rain season. But it's so interesting. There is one section in the garden where the deer have eaten the Easter lilies, and there's another section where they've politely ignored them, and I'm hoping that trend continues because I would very much enjoy me some Easter lily blooms. I don't have any blooms yet though, they're still growing greens, but that's fine. Alright, one done. Let's pull from my next. There we are. Got a little pile of squares. So I just have some nice, easy stitching. It is kind of nice to not have to be fluffing with OBS because somehow like do it for a little while, and then now I just wish I could. Oh, because there's no glitches. We're just running through all the goodies. All right, sit up straight because I'm the extra half dually now. I don't want all this footage of me like slouched over like Quasimodo. Can't have that. Oh, but I saw baby strawberries out in the garden yesterday. Oh, so excited. And so many strawberry flowers. I'm going to have to get the bird net out because there are little baby blueberries out there. So that's good. And I can't believe, I forget that the figs start growing super early. Like, super surprised to see little fig fruits already. But I know where there are some, so I'm not going to complain. But we're going to have this beautiful, like, pull up this 5 yards of white. But the folding, I thought we were, let's see here. Can we? So we're gonna, where do I show to get you on the camera? So I'm gonna fold it, make a little triangle, and then fold past, and then make, let's see if I can hold this up. It would be probably easier if I'd put some pins in here, but take this white and then fold these little up and down diamonds that my fingers are completely occluding or covering up. Something like that. All right. What time is it? 20 minutes. All right. 10 minutes. We will try this in 10 minutes. Why am I nervous? Because I get nervous talking to people. This is why I'm. But Will used to stream. We used to stream all the time together, but our schedules. He's a late night streamer, and I need copious amounts of beauty sleeps. Hello. Yeah, where is it? You moved it. You took it out. You took it somewhere, and you said, "Don't worry about it." But that was not today, if I recall. Somebody misplaced a tool and is now looking at me to. Wait, where is that? I don't know. I wasn't the last one that used it. I know, because has anybody seen? Has there been any examples of folks using this new call-in feature yet? Are we going to be one of the first? Should we have made a short to promote this day? Will we maybe we'll do a recap short. I seriously did though spend probably 5 or 6 hours between yesterday and today at the iron getting ready for today. I like you guys that much. But using this iron-on stabilizer, I don't hate it. I'm like, all right, I can iron for hours using this stuff. Because maybe we'll warm up with some cuffs and a collar and do a smaller piece as I figure out the exact shape and do the line drawings for the coat and corset and top hat. Do I have words? Yeah. So we can continue to practice and play with the piecing techniques without having to completely be ready for the final forms. Then we'll still have little pieces. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Thanks everybody for sneaking on in. Oh, I keep looking at the clock. All right, 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes, everybody, before. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I have not, but somebody's got to play with these new toys. Though, actually, I was spending this morning as I was getting even. I've been getting excited for today's show all since yesterday, to be quite frank. However, with Studio being free and Rumble not charging for all of our data, and the notion of if something's free, then you're the product, how, what does that look like in this case? How are they? Is Rumble going to use their amalgamation of stored live stream data to train these new AI models? Or is the product the users who read ads for the Rumble Ad Studio? Like, is it really just that they're that generous? Like, I don't know. Maybe someone will have a thought or an opinion, because I just don't know. It's just questions I was asking myself this morning. Oh well, I guess we'll find out. Or did they really buy that much hardware getting ready for the cloud arm that they have like enough for data setters to burn right now as far as storage space when they did that huge? Did they upgrade or did they just finally paying off for hardware that they'd already purchased, or both? All things I don't know. How's their earnings calls been? I haven't listened to that in a while either. Should we just do this? Should I put my headphone on? All right, don't nobody embarrass me, and hopefully I won't accidentally like permaban someone. All right, where is this? I do have to say thank you, Rumble, for having the call-in button look like a telephone is supposed to and not some like random flat brick, because I don't think I would have tried this button out before that. All right. I'm scared. Do I have to start? Is there a pinned link? Oh, it just says audio caller? How does this look on? Does it show up? Okay. Oh, copy link. Okay. Is it in the chat? Okay, let's see here. Hold on. We are high tech, fanciest of fancy button pushers. All right, so it's in this tab. Okay, there's my log. But somehow we're supposed to have a link I'm supposed to be able to copy, so I can put that in chat. And you know what? I don't have access to copying a link. Okay, let's try this again. Let me close out of here. Are we gonna? Are you sure? Yes, for right now, so that we can. All right, we're gonna. It says colors at the top. Let's see here. There's not share. Oh, share link copied to clipboard. Okay, all right. Maybe. Oh, do we want to pin this link? Oh, okay. All right, boys and girls. Where's my cue? Oh no. I'm like, and then if I go here. All right. Well, I pressed some buttons. Now we'll just see what happens. In the meantime, let's return to the stitching. All right, so what did we learn from that experiment? Somehow you have to get the link to copy before you go into the collar queue. We X'd it out, fixed it, and here we are. I see stuff. I guess this is one of those places where having a pop-out chat would be helpful because I can't see this tab and the chat tab at the same time, but yes, okay. I wonder if it's gonna like ring like a little telephone, like ring, ring, ring. I guess we will just have to wait and see. Oh, we don't need to be an advertisement for Chernobyl Slaughter. Hey, Loki. All right, now that I'm at the end of this, yeah, that's all of them. We're going to turn it around and do this on the opposite side. Let's see. Oh, locals user unique ideas. No. All right, I'm getting the weirdest. All right, we're just going to have a collection of random pieces of data. And I also feel like somebody's going to yell at me because my monitor is so dusty. I'm like taking pictures of things that like you actually need to read the monitor of all these error messages. Oh well. Yes, okay. We're not going to post them to the interwebs. But yeah, I had an issue with my Rumbles connecting to the locals for a while. And then it I have no idea. We'll figure it out. Right now we're just plain doing. We're having enough troubles doing it is what it is. Just watch nobody calls. It's okay. I still have to sit. I still got stuff to do. Oh, so it's telling me it's not connected to locals then if it's not like it doesn't have an ID to go to. But whatever. Because for some reason I'd had a locals account and then when the locals and Rumble merged, it was like you got two separate things, but they wouldn't talk to each other. Whatever. Doesn't matter right now. Right now we're just getting ready to sew more trims. But this little diamond motif will be super cute on our Harlequin Jester corset ringleader Shh, extravaganza. Because we need our hostessing coat, but then we also need our performance outfit. So we'll get there. I know. How's everybody's sports balls? Is your sports ball? Oh, it's hockey too. And what did we learn? It was WrestleMania this week. All the sporty things. Oh, are we out of bobbin thread? I bet we are. All right. You know what time that means then? Yep. If you guessed. Hey. Do you want to try this feature out so I can see if it actually works?
What?
Do you want to call me?
How do I do it?
Should go on the link. It's in the pinned comment section. I don't know. Well, probably, I guess. Do you have to see? I don't even know. Can you call in from a computer? Do you need a phone or other device? How does this work? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to dust. Hey, Troubles. I don't think he's really in a chatty mood, and I'm like, just call me. 8675309. 8675309. No, not yet. Don't be touchy there. I can see this if you're a super huge channel to need like lots of people in the back end. We'll see if little old me can make this work. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? Can I call? Oh, let's see here. Oh, you need Rumble Studio. Oh, okay. Oh, I was wondering. I have the same error. Oh, because I can't get into my Rumble Studio on the phone. All right, so it looks like using this feature is going to require a phone with Rumble Studio on it. I think. Well, that's... Should they say that anywhere? This is why we're trying to break Rumble today. Yeah, because for some reason I can't. I can access my account in Studio, but it doesn't actually let me do anything. It's like access denied, and I'm like, but why? Why doesn't this connect? I don't know. I just want to be posh. Please just fix it for me. So this feature's trying to hook everybody in to Rumble Studio. All right, good to know. But it is simple enough in its bare bones simple forms, which is what we're using today. We've got our external sound card for the mic, graphics card for the camera, and just plugged it all in and did some stuff in Rumble. And here we are. Simple, no OBS needed. And arguably, I do enjoy not dropping. I wonder if There's something when we were doing the OBS with the two cameras, whether I need to like seriously decrease the bitrate to handle that much input to output. I don't know. Well, we'll see. So far, our test is null. Actually, I take that back. We've already experienced a fatal error in that I tried to hit the link so that I could call into my own show, but because it directs you to Rumble Studio and I don't have access to it on my phone. Yeah, the app doesn't play right with the web version right now, or at least for me. Is that maybe I need to make a bigger list of complaints. We should just do a pre-record. I'll just talk to the camera of all my complaints and we'll just upload it as a live premiere. Phoenix has issues with Rumble Studio. Are we going to call the helpline? Email the helpline? No, we're just going to make a rude video about it instead. Using all their own stuff. Yeah, I think that sounds like my plan. But it does look like they're hiring more folks, so hopefully that helps to ease some of the burden, because some of the basic things that they've needed help with from the beginning, has not happened. Did you get it to work?
No, it's just a download for Rumble Studio.
Yeah, I had that too. I know.
I don't know how.
Excuse me. And do you have Rumble Studio? Oh, it says Studio.
I do on my phone now.
But you can't. Has it like? So now that you've got it, does it let you click the call-in link?
If it does, it goes to Rumble.
Yeah. So if you're in Rumble Studio, can you? Does it work? I don't, because yeah. So far.
Download Rumble Studio.
Yeah.
Okay. Download Rumble Studio.
And open.
And then,
Here. Oh no. Here, hand it to me and let me look at it for a second. All right. Let's see here. This feature might be a clips, no videos. Oh, that's so. That Rumble, this has got a fatal error right now. If you this is not going to work, Rumble. I'm going to unpin this because okay, here you go. Thank you. Hey, all right. Let me take that headphone out because we're not going to be able to need that. Because, hey, Rumble, your call-in feature, if fair, okay, you require Rumble Studio. Awesome. However, when Dove clicked the link, he's got his Rumble Studio all set up. There's not a place in there to go to like just the caller section in the Studio app to be able to accept the link. Unless I'm completely dumb, but I was just over there and we can unpin this because in the Studio app there's no place with a phone. I wanted this to work. I was getting all excited. I've been sick to my stomach, anxious for this show since yesterday. And Rumble, you left me disappointed because how from Studio on the phone Does this work in Apple, Mac, whatever that other one is? Is it just that it doesn't work on my Android? Oh, come on. Sorry, boys and girls. No Collins. Rumble lied to me. Rumble got my hopes up, and I've been let down again. All right, well, we tried to hype them up, and now am I gonna have to clip my own show? Will somebody clip this and clip my rant to Rumble and post it on my behalf? I asked you, would you consider it? Thanks. All right, enough grifting. Enough. I don't need you guys to do my complaining work. I'm a big girl, and will put on my big girl pants and do it myself. But what I should do is put my headphone away, because A, I might lose it in my creative chaos, and B, there's a cat named Pooper Doopers who has a penchant for chewing on earbuds, and that's also unacceptable. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Okay. Well, the message is in the chat. You guys can find it if you feel so inclined to see if it's just me, or is it really broken? Is Rumble really broken? I'm gonna bet on something in studio, because I don't understand. It goes to the caller, but then it just brings you to the generic Rumble Studio app, and there's no collect, click, call to and from. So, darn. Well, at least there's no point in being disappointed. We didn't know. Actually, we did kind of suspect possibly how this experiment was going to go. Like most scientific experiments, 95% of the time it's a giant flop. And you just have to learn from that iteration of how to try to do something different next time. Unfortunately, I guess we'll just have to continue to try to break it and complain and see what's going on, because... Oh, actually, this is kind of what I was thinking about yesterday. It feels as though they have like 3 different layers of developers, because there's the stuff that folks like Viva and Crowder and Bongino, maybe. Some of these like higher echelon had folks who had likely had previous big contracts that have different interactions likely these days. There's their experience and their version of Rumble that they interact with. And then there's the creator program version with the enhanced dashboard and different features. And some of the stuff that trickles down from the big names. And then there's this last lumpet proletariat version that you're the little ringleader that could uses, and be some more kinks in it. Oh, Rumble, I'm so disappointed. I'm not gonna be angry. There's no point. We're sewing happy little trims, and we've got all sorts of fun stuff for today, so... It's the disappointment that I want to be able to offer you guys fun new things. And when I can't, and it's literally out of my control, I feel bad. Oh, well. Folks are more than welcome to continue to keep trying. We'll see if it... Oh, no. Yeah, the call-in is still open, so just because the chat's not pinned doesn't mean that I've closed that tab yet. So if anybody's able to fluff around and figure out how to make that work, I will continue to monitor. And hey, can you not scratch on that? Dude, I'm glad you actually. I like that you're in the background, but that's our wait. That's how for us to get strong, not for you to strengthen your claws on. That's not for claws. You're just gonna. Okay, can I sit this way and tilt the chair? All right, Loki. I think we can get both of us in the shot. I do kind of feel like you're glowering over my shoulder, though. But and we're almost at the end, and then maybe we'll just take the presser foot off and try to sew some of these triangle motifs. Ooh, we are very close to the end. Loki, I want you to be on screen, but I can't. I do it just a little bit. Loki, can you just move one way or another? Hey, Trouble, what are you doing? What's up? I thought I had thoughts and words, but they all just left my head for a moment. Now, do I want to do the triangle one, or do I want to do that like Chris? Let's do this other one instead. I'm going to use the ruching foot, and instead of doing the gathering down the center of the strip, I'm going to kind of go like little seashell shapes. She sells seashells by the seashore. Cockles, cockles. That's something different, isn't it? All right, welcome to the popping around of Phoenix Electra's brain. Makes no sense, but here we are. So I've loosened up the presser foot tension so that ideally this is going to do this nice gathering. Kind of. Let's see. I'm just going to encourage it so it's a little bit more pronounced here. I don't. Yeah. Let's see here. This is what I've got, and it's fine, but not super impressed. So I'm just going to stop and pull out that thread because I don't need it. Alright, I guess we are going to do that triangle foldy technique instead. So, oops. Let's just free that just a little bit. Oh, now it's trying to gather nicely. How dare you? I asked you to participate nicely earlier. We're not interested anymore. All right, let's put the regular presser foot back on and fold and stitch triangles. I have to think about what to say, how to constructively explain. I guess just tell them the facts. Rumble, this happened, and then this happened, and then this. I Oops. Sorry for beating you up with the microphone. I'm just going to stitch right towards the edge of the triangle. I'll hold up what I've done when I get to the end. I guess we'll just use this one as a little practice strip. Tiny little back stitch. And I'm trying to be thoughtful so that the broad edges are all in the same direction, or that the nice side is up. Okay, let's see if this is. We're doing origami live on air today. Sorry, I got distracted by a cat. I couldn't tell if it was an outside cat I knew or if this was somebody like different. Okay, hopefully there's not too much gaps. Okay. I'm trying to be thoughtful so that the folds are nice. Just trying to practice being more gooder with our sewing techniques. Yeah, almost I got a long enough strip to be able to show it off. Oh, I was so looking. Oh, well. There's no point in being disappointed. We tried. Not as though we didn't. And what? What's up, dude? Alright, can I pretend? I can almost hold this up. There's. Ah! Oh! We're just throwing down the jute joint. We're going to throw our mouse overboard, startle ourselves with the presser foot. Like folded 3 of these, and right now it's like, no, my brain can't figure out what I've just been doing. No, that's so funny. I'm doing the same thing. It's just my brain was playing tricks on me. That happens. Alright, we are crushing it today. Oh well. So we continue to practice. Maybe I just need to drink more Chernobyl's water, except I'm gonna need to put a BRB sign if I have too much more. Oh, did I? I'm gonna probably do another pass on the maybe. I did not do a very good job connecting both of the layers of the trims. So we'll go back and sew those again. Yeah, we're still open to trying the call-in. It looks like you need Rumble Studio and somehow a magic button in there that says connect to this call. Connect to this stream via the call feature, but so far that has been a fail. But look, I will. The link is still live, so you too can continue to try. We're just too awesome. The circus gallery is just too awesome. But ugh. Oh. I've done this how many times, and every time I look at this fold, my brain is like, how do I do this again? Like, we're folding triangles. How is this so complicated? This is our up and down triangle trim. Our string of pyramids, if you will. Okay. We need to go under. Right here. So we are all sorts of. All right, you know what? Cheating. I'm going to just spin this around, finish this little sampler section, and say, look at this new trim we tried. And see if my brain can figure out how I've absolutely, completely did a disaster on it. Alright, so I'm just trying to pull the raw edges. Actually, I have no raw edges because this is why we did the rolled hem. But trying to squidge everything together so that I know that we've attached all the layers together. And that's just as well that we left a little bit, because then I can have a little sample section to put into our trim book catalog book. All right, let's see what we just did. Here we are. There's the folds, and there's our triangles, up and down and up and down. All right, that was super exciting. Do we? Why not? Let us sew some of those harlequins. Dude, are you stealing stuff from me? Are you moving everything around and getting me confused? Are you tricking on me? Are you gonna do it right, Meow? What's up? What do you mean you're not gonna do it right, Meow? But I want you to. There we go. Yeah, we'll do it. Meow, meow. Is it time? Oh, almost. Let's go another half an hour and see if we can fill in a couple more seats. Our numbers are kind of slow today, dude. Yeah. All right, you sit there and make sure. Oh, hey, who said you could move your fanny like that? There it is. Yeah, let's adhere. I think we're gonna start with the tiny most diamonds because I don't. I'll point them out right now. In the third, these are pieced from 4 different pieces this row. So let's stitch those together. Then we can stitch some of the bigger blocks together. Oh, you know what? I could do this whole row, all this one. Oh, this feels like cheating sewing. It's really not. I'm still sewing, and there's a lot of work to do. But do enjoy the notion that of not being committed to having to do the entire project out of the same motif. It's just that this Harlequin pattern is such a classic circus motif. So I'm just gonna sew that entire strip seam all right now. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do also is I'm just gonna cut it here because then I only have to feel like I'm committed to doing this strip in this technique. But if I get bored, I can change my mind. Hey, can you stop Hey! That is... I asked you already, sweet boy. That is not a scratching post. Hello, Glitch! I don't think they work either. I know. Yeah. There needs to be a button that you can click in Rumble Studio on the app on your phone that says call this channel or like accept call. And I hope you're having fun with all your sports balls. I'm having fun stitching regardless, but yeah, the link is still open, but I don't think it works. But at least now we can make a fun little short and talk about our experience attempting to use it and see if we can get some traction from Rumble to fix the problems. Because, as I mentioned earlier, it sounds like trying to email support is a bag of dicks from different people's experiences. I don't need anybody to get back to me. I just need them to know that these things are problems, because I don't... Well, yeah, we'll go from there. But I hope you're having a good Sunday. I don't want tomorrow to be a full workday Monday, but it is what it is. Okay, so now I've sewed... Oops, I'm dropping pieces. We're just gonna move these aside. You can tell where I didn't do such a great job ironing and pieces are falling off. And now I guess let's start sewing. I was gonna hold it from strips this way. for as far as we've got pressed on, and then we'll go from there. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's okay. You're a little tired. I hope you're good. I'm a little tired, but all in all, I'm pretty good too. I know. I am so obsessed, and that old-fashioned Harlequin pattern. But why just do black and white or black and red when we can do crazy and play with our scraps? So, win-win. Oh, I'm just gonna fold and stitch. Yes. I've got so many more colorful pieces. We're just playing with colors today. And when I thought that there was going to be a call-in show, I needed something that wasn't going to be too mentally. I wanted easy stitching, but here we have easy stitching, and here we are. Oh well. All right. It's okay. We showed up. We tried. We've got our notes, and we will let our feedback be constructively relayed. Just gonna. Oh, I should trim. Okay. Once I finish this row, I'm going to go through and trim the bottom, trim the seam of that one at the very first row so that everything pretends to lay a little bit nicer. This does benefit from trimming and pressing every row, but that's not going to happen. So we'll do half of it and then go from there. Oh, rumble, rumble, rumble. Oh, but there was more aftershock earthquakes in Nevada and outside of Reno. What's going? Oh, there was something else. Oh, what if? Yeah, that's there. So I'm just trimming the very, very edge. All these things where we get very close to the seam and cross our fingers and our toes that we don't cut through our work. I was very scant with the seam allowance. Holy moly. I should give myself a little bit more next time. This is like 2 millimeters. Not a very good seam for... Not good practice for something that's got a lot of tension on it, but there'll be more sewing, so it will be okay for this, but give myself a little bit more wiggle room. All right, welcome to all the funny faces Phoenix makes when sewing sometimes. All right, so we've got 2 done, and I'm just going to continue going this way. And I've got this giant long strip so that later I can press down a whole bunch more of the little pieces. I have more pieces cut. I just didn't. I cut some more this morning and only wanted to press so many. Those are my big kid words. But yeah, I hope folks are having a good day. We are experimenting. We're trying stuff. We're breaking. Actually, we didn't break stuff. It was broken when we bought. I didn't break it. It came to me this way. I mean, yeah. Okay. Just readjusting. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Just kind of like scant 1/4 inch seams, or 3-ish millimeters. Oh man, it's so this is the 3rd day, so I had some time where I was like up for a ridiculous numbers of hours. And from when I used to do this differently, more regularly, it's always like the 3rd day that was kind of the worst, which is today. Oh, have fun. Oh, it's all good, cool vibes in the circus. I know, it's so true. Rumble's new feature doesn't work. Shocking. I know. Oh, just left me disappointed. I wanted it. I was so excited. And then here we are. You know, but that's all right. We don't need their stinking features to run a show and do what we do. Didn't you? Okay, just making sure I'm in the right spot. Don't make that face. That's very unbecoming, Phoenix. Yeah, we're just chilling patchwork and straight lines, and we're just playing today. No, nothing too brain taxing. Hey, if you're gonna sing like that, could you do that a little bit closer, dude? Come on. Come. Cats. They never listen, do they? I know I could like shake the snack sack, but I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, don't yawn on me, Argentina. Okay, so I've just got yeah, I can see where I kind of wish now that I'd made the strip longer, but we'll stitch as far as I've got, and then we'll move on to something else, because that's how we roll sometimes. I'm trying to mostly make sure the pieces all line up. Oh, I'm like holding it up like you can see here. Nope, don't beat the mic. This is where we've got so far. And I'm a terrible hostess. There we go. Little Harlequin diamonds, little random pieces of patchwork from fabric scraps from the collection with the white to help ground everything. Because I could have pieced and patchworked all of it, but I wanted something that would shine up always under the black light or in a dark room. So here we are. We went with white. Color I hate to wear the most, except for in the dark. Did I unthread my machine? I did. What? Okay. Just kidding. Pulling apart the thread from the feet. There we go. Yeah, there's something about patchwork, and I'm guessing it's most people who, so you just have varying layers of scrap size, and you just can't, I don't know. Like, but there's still stuff I can make with it. If I just make smaller and smaller motifs, there's always something more I can do until we sew those little blue pockets, which maybe we'll do a couple of those in a little bit too. Because my thread jar is is becoming overflowing. And once we get then we'll sew some ribbon trim along. We'll do all sorts of stuff. This is going to be a big fancy costume. We're going to throw all the trim at it. And it's just as easy to start thinking about some of this now before we cut the pieces. And then we'll figure out which techniques is better to do now as while it's a giant piece, or if there's things like sequins that we might want to know where the seams are and then add stuff. We'll figure it out. All right, our stitching is marginally better than the last time. Some stuff not quite right yet, but you know what? It's fine. When there's this much awesomeness, nobody really looks. You can't contain this much awesome. I know, because we can't even see if other people are having the same issue with the call-in feature or whether it's just us because we're a nobody. If nobody tries it, how do we know? Oh well, we'll just throw it into our complaint bucket. You know what, boys and girls, I feel really bad. I need to put the be right back sign on for a second because I need to be right back. Watch your ear holes. I think it's stupid loud. Do I have a quiet thing? Just put me on mute for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of that or there was going to be a problem. Oh, look at welcome. People we leave and folks check on it just the way we like it. Sorry, we're back. You can't get rid of us that fast. All right. Yeah, my molars were going to like float away. I'm hooked on that euphemism and now we're back. All right, there's the solar storm. There is has anybody seen that comment that's been gone? Hello, Software Cook. Welcome. How are you? We were attempting to use the call-in feature for Rumble Studio. And if anybody has Rumble Studio and knows where the magic button is that the link directs you to, I'm still open to taking calls if folks want to try, but right now I think it's broken and I didn't break it. Because there's no button that we've seen in Rumble Studio that says go to this channel for this to take this call. It works on my end, but I can't log in either because my Rumble Studio app on my phone doesn't I don't have permission to do anything. So another example of Phoenix clickbaited the audience again with our thumbnail. I'm sorry for the clickbait. the call-in link is the link is still there. It's still live on my end. So, oh, do I need to take this off? Ha ha ha. Hold on one second. There's the bouton and remove. Now where should be stitching with thread. Yeah. Let's see here if software's getting the same. You're getting this stream is no longer taking new callers. Wait for the queue to reopen or oh, hey, well that's more than but it doesn't. I don't see anything in anyone in my caller queue. Well, that's a message. No, we haven't seen that message yet, Software Cook. But I am taking. All right, let me close it and try the link again. Okay, close. Okay, close caller queue, and then let's start taking calls. Copy link. I wonder if it's the same link each time. Oh, I did this wrong because what did we learn from the last time? Close. I have to go to the telephone. No. What did we do? We copied the link and then started. Start taking calls. Wonder if, New error message progress. Exactly. Don't be sorry. You're trying the new stuff. You love it. No, that's what I figured. I'm like, even if this is a disaster, we're getting feedback and trying to break it because link shared. Okay. It's so funny because it doesn't. Okay. Control V. Print. There is a new link. We'll pin it for a little bit. Let's see how this link goes. Yeah, because Dub tried it on his device. He didn't get that error message. It's just directed him to Rumble Studio, which is all mine got. Where's my terrible flutter? I lost it. Yes, software welcoming Glitchy Face. I think they're still around. Also, the lurkers. Did Corn pop in and I missed it? But we do know Lurk Pop is somewhere. But that would imply that he's here somewhere. All right, and the other thing is I can't see. Let's see, run the caller queue. But I don't have, it says, yeah, we'll just keep doing it. Hang on, Phoenix, let me try this. Okay. I figured today was going to be a dumpster fire trying out this new tech for Rumble. And so that's what we have, easy sewing. I can't click on anything right now, but but yeah, it's good. We're here, we're playing. I don't know if anybody else has played with this shit yet. So we're trying to break the new toys for them. And so far, we're broken. But they won't know until we tell them. So again, here we are. Because I can see this being a lot of fun when this works. Especially because it is just chatting. It's no video required. So the other thing that we haven't played with, I've dropped the carrot for, but nobody's taken, is that little video submission thing. you guys could like send in chats and comments and short little videos, but maybe later we'll click the link for that. Oh, it doesn't ring. Oh my god, let's see if this works. Hello?
Hello?
Hey! You made it work! Hello, good sir. Welcome to the circus live on air. Now I'm blushing again. Do you hear me? I hear you.
I hear you fine.
Well, good. Hey, Rumble, where did you find the right button to click?
How's it going?
Broken. I should stop talking so you can talk.
How are you?
Super excited that this new thing is working. Glad I've got fun, easy stitching, and now differently anxiously sick to my stomach now that this tech is working. 5 years of shows and I still get anxious every single time.
That's pretty cool that they added this to Rumble. So
I think this was been in their asset treasure chest for a while, and they just hadn't fully put it into practice yet.
very cool. Well, now you can have a call-in show.
Right? Once a month, once a quarter, people can call and ask their questions, give suggestions, just shoot the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice for folks who don't want to be on camera because literally you can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
how are you today, good sir? Are you having a good Sunday?
I had to move my friend earlier this morning, so I've been working a lot, but I just got back, so trying to relax now. Trying to relax.
All right. Well, hopefully the sounds of the sweet stitches for as long as you're hanging out in the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I should have a Terska-Peber. It's time.
All right.
The inaugural phone call, the inaugural sweetie treaty of the circus.
Me too. I'm going to have one too. Why not? I deserve it, gosh darn it.
No, I hear the crinkling of the packages.
So ASMR, you know?
Exactly.
All right. I just wanted to make sure it worked.
Oh, thank you, chap. Well, thanks for helping I hang out. You enjoy your rest, enjoy your Terska-Peber, and we'll talk to you next time, good software cook.
Later.
All right. TTFN. Hey, it worked. Thank you. Oh, awesome. Woohoo! I don't know what button he pushed still, but we'll take it. It does work. And this is me chomping on candy. All right. I'm going to do some snipping of these edges and then do some more sewing. We did it. Hey, you helped. I pushed some buttons. You pushed some buttons. It was completely a group effort, Software Cook, today. Completely a group effort. And I'm curious, though, do you have an Android or a Microsoft or a Apple person? Because I wonder, is it that the link doesn't quite work in the Androids yet? I have no idea. Because that felt completely random. Now we're working on being a high-tech circus software cook. Slowly but surely. You're using your PC. I wonder if doesn't work on the phone app yet, but only works on the desktop. Okay, maybe. All right. Slowly but surely, one piece of data acquired at a time. All right, this is some good troubleshooting, good experimentation. Okay. Maybe that's... And try your phone if you... We've had 0 out of 0 success on Android phones right now on the app. So I wonder if it only works in the desktop version, the web version of Studio. I think possibly because, the I tried on mine Android device, didn't work. Dove tried on his, and also there's not a button in Studio to click, but that's okay. Oops, don't trim the wrong things. Hey, we had one success to balance out our two failures, so I'd say that was some pretty good. That seems like reasonable statistical analysis or data collection. Maybe I wonder if they said like only works on desktop right now, not on mobile devices, or whether it was another example of they're going to make an announcement but leave out a whole bunch of details of what you actually need to do to get it to work. Because they really need a social media person that's consistent, and they don't have a consistent brand image across social media platforms, including their own. I don't feel like. Yeah, see, that's Dove had to do that too. And you have to install the Rumble Studio, but then there's not a button to push in Rumble Studio to connect to the link. So there's, yeah, you can. I don't do it if you want to. Don't feel compelled. I don't think it works on mobile yet. I think that's where part of our failure was earlier in our trials. It's okay. We know it works in some version, and you got to be the very first caller, Software Cook. So thank you for being our first. Ay, ay, ay. All right, a super exciting trimming very gently so don't cut through. And then we'll sew in the opposite direction, and then we'll figure out what we're going to sew next. Where are we? Only 2 more seams to snip. No bueno on the Android app. Yeah, that's... Hey, handsome. That's what we noticed in our experimentation with the Android app also, was big failure. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'll go back later and check to see how it actually sounded, because I heard you, but I didn't hear how the output was. But all right. Yep. Not on mobile, but call and chat feature does appear to successfully work if you're at a desktop, at a PC. Just not on mobile. So don't let not having a mobile be a hindrance, because it doesn't work anyway. All right, I'm going to unpin this for a little bit. The chat is still going to be in the chat section. I'm just going to unpin it because it's taking up real estate. Software Cook, now we need someone with one of those fancy iPhones to try, right? Yeah, absolutely. That's not our household. I'm anti-proprietary parts to the best of my ability. I don't like them. And I think I've told this story before. I sat at an Apple IIe sometime last century and hated my experience and never looked back. Also, my dad worked as a programmer, and that was a PC thing, so that's what I had access to and learned to type on, and I just enjoyed the interface better. So here we are, many years later. Not it. Apple, Mac, to be seen. Apples are for eating, not for computing. Yep, we'll go with that. Ah, this Turkish peeper is especially good today, right? You worked super hard. You needed to replenish those sugars and a little bit of saltiness. Well, good on you helping somebody. Moving is the pits, so I'm sure. Did you at least get some pizza and beer afterwards, or you're like, no, I'm tired. I'm talking out. I think mine are getting a little hydrated. They're almost like less hard candy and more like chewy a little bit, which is funny because it's so dry here. Ah, software cook. I stick to Windows, but I've been thinking about switching all to Linux. I have that thought. Hey, boys, no fighting at the water dish. No fighting at the water dish. We don't need that. Yo, got some liquor and a free lunch. Oh, perfect. They knew how to hook you up. But we can also see from the top of the bar, Rumble Studio is also doing something funny because I don't need it scheduled the show 3 times. I deleted it, but we can see the chat and still thinks there's 3 instances of the show running, but there's really only the one. Boys, what were we talking about? You're distracting me again. No, it completely fell out of my head. Corn Pop, welcome. How are you today, good sir? Oh, thanks for popping in on our inaugural Break the Rumble show. No, we're frequently breaking Rumble, but you did summon him. He did pop in. We've learned chat works on the web version. So then it's not necessarily that the call-in feature wouldn't work on a mobile but if you're on a mobile device and chat and it automatically shoots you over there. That's funny that it wouldn't just redirect you to the web version. I don't know. Oh, what's this waiting for callers thing I see? This is Rumble's new call-in feature that you can click the buttons from your PC and you can call the show. Software Cook broke us in with our first successful live caller. I like your total counter on your interface. Yeah, that's that's from Rumble Studio. I only need one YouTube and one Rumble, but we're in triplicate today. We're just that awesome. It took three instances to contain us today. I feel like I'm yelling when I have a headphone in. Yeah, all the things that you too can have free access to with the Rumble Studio. For when it works, things are not completely shitty, but did I do any fancy button pushing? No, I just let Rumble break it for me, and here we are. And this is what we've been stitching on at this moment, this cute little Harlequin motif piece things. Will we hear Corn Pop calling? I don't know. I have the chat open on a separate device so that I can be on the window for the call-in feature so we can see who may or may not magically decide to make use of this feature. I'm so glad that you helped us figure it out, Software Cook. See, we just need a little software tech, and it's not that we broke it. We just weren't playing with it the right way, and we didn't know until we learned. In the meantime, there's plenty of stitches to sew, cats to yell. Oh, no, now they're just going to yell in the other room. Never mind. Are we out of bobbin thread? What's happening? Oh, we're not threaded at all. Oh, no. It was all me. I was the brave one who said, we're going to try this button today because I want to see if this works. I was just the foolish one to try. Because there's all this drama and all this complaining. So let's see here. Final, they did not give us a crap product. We just needed to learn how to play with it appropriately. So that's now I can give them a better review. It wasn't things weren't broken. They weren't meant to work that way. Different problems. Ah, exactly, Software Cook. The call lines are wide open. Anybody from many devices, or possibly the web version of Rumble versus I wonder if it makes a difference if you're watching from the Rumble from the website on a mobile device rather than through the app on your mobile device. Yes, exactly. Corn Pop operators are standing by. Oh, I mean, you have to okay. I do have to okay it. Yes, I do have final control of the. Um, I don't have to just let anybody in. Somebody makes a subject that's like, I don't know. Yeah. I do have the final button clicking control. Loki, could you please stop ruining that bench? Nobody asked you to sharpen your claws over there. If you'd like to say hello and be thoughtful, you can do that, but you're kind of being a goofers. Software Cook, I feel like I need to call in and make donations to keep the show run, brought to you by viewers like you. I'm sure that one of these days somebody's going to shill like that. Loki does say hello. Yeah. He's just picks the seats that are like right over my shoulder. If he just chose that section of the bench, we could all be in frame together. But nope. Oh, exactly. Corn Pop says, "Welcome to the Phoenix Broadcasting System, the little circus you didn't know you wanted, but sometimes you might decide you actually needed it. We're here for you, the little circus that could." Cats Get Snacks and Turska Peeber, the official circus candy besides. Yep, nope, Turkish Peeber, the official candy of the circus. Thank you again, Fight Like Hell, for introducing us to Turska Peeber and for being around to repost the show yesterday. Thank you for that. Hopefully he's not in the part of Italy that's like gonna be buried under the next volcano. Are we gonna have another volcano erupt? Is it going to be an earthquake? Are we going to get hit by this asteroid that's going to make its closest appearance in 17,000 years? What's happening? Are aliens real? Hey! That little dude is yelling. I thought for a second there was a fire hydrant. Yeah, that's the words. Wow. I'm so excited. I can't even speak straight. Software Cook, I could totally see Phoenix doing some block program along with art, cooking, tech guides. Let's freaking go. Yeah, we could do all sorts of fun stuff. Right, our tech guides, how idiots use these things for the streaming for the untech savvy, brought to you by Analog Button Pushers are us. Step 1, pick the cheapest broadcast studio live streaming software out there. For its pros and cons, you know what? It's Rumble Studio for us. They don't charge you for all the hours of streaming time. Why pay a shit ton when you can pay zero? Which leads me back to the beginning of the show. How am I the product to Rumble Studio if the cost is zero? Oh, Corn Pop, what a massive improvement that would be over the other PBS. Yes. Yeah. Actually, bringing back real art and real culture. Painting with Corn Pop and Ross Pop. Yes. Cooking with Software Cook. This is not just your binary eating protocol. This is eating for health, health and wealth. Oh, Pop Ross popping in with the painting palette. I know I don't have my easel next to me. Come sing a little closer. They can't hear you so good. No. Ah, yes, Software Cook. Designing network systems with IT Daddy Cook. Oh, yeah. The spiciest IT program on the infowebs. Ah, Pop Ross, waiting for the cats to have happy little treats. All right, should we? It's been 2 hours. Should we open up? Should we open up the concession stand? Is the time meow? Should we do it right, meow? Is meow the moment? All right, I think meow is the time. All right, Freya, go to your mark. Come on. Okay. There's your snackies. Come on, Loki. Come on. Right. Show up. Go to your spot. Come on, Loki. There you go. I know, the better part about being with the big frame camera. All right. Oh, so good, Loki. Ow, Trouble, you are a headless cat. Come on, Loki. Come on, do it right now. All right. Oh, what? Do we have callers waiting? Oh, waiting for call. Oh, fun. I see. So it does show on the bottom. Ow, there's my thing. Ow. All right, one more each, boys. Then we're going to do some more stitching. All right, that's it. I'm closing up the concession stand. Snacks be gone. That's it, dude. All right, let's see what we missed here. Yeah, 100%. Little man cat butts. Trouble. Yup, those cats be sewing real hard. Oh, I can move this. Oh, so... Third year on the yes. Yeah, we don't need the third planet on the right. It's the third ear on the rear. Everyone is looking for trouble. Troubles. All trouble all the time. You can move on the fly? Yes, we can. We are just floating away. All that I say. We're not. Okay. Rhymes. Did I say what we were... I'm doing some piecing because I think we need, because we don't have a patchwork top hat with a ringleader tailcoat and a patchwork corset, because of course we do classic Harlequin pieces and circus, because circus is a lifestyle. If we have merch and do that, it's because the Blamo ball sack balls, the best balls in anybody's hand. Did I bring my Blamo balls? No, but they're close. We are stitching some of the initial patchwork pieces for our Harlequin ringleader jacket, and that is not in the right spot. Jacket, top hat, corset combo. Because I'm also obsessed with this iron-on stabilizer. So I cut about a whole bunch of these little diamond and even smaller diamond pieces last night and then pressed. I have a whole other stack to lay out, but I thought that for today I just start with a small section before we get, yes, exactly, ringleader fashion. Because we do chameleon core, not chimera core. We're just chameleon core. Yep. We introduce because wouldn't that be fun to do a Mr. Rogers? I come in at the beginning of the show, introduce myself with our ringleader top hat and jacket, and then set my hat and jacket to the side, hang it up, and then we start the show. Soon. Why are words hard today? That would be so cool. I know, we're just gonna... The circus... No, it's that Mr. Rogers had such great ideas, and it would just be a funny bit, because we don't have one of those intro to a countdown to an intro. We just have our short intro, and we jump right into the monologue. So having that space to like walk in and take my jacket off, just make it a bigger experience. What I also am going to do later is cover myself in duct tape. Softercook, could you get you like 8 cameras and Dove production director? Yes. I also just need to get... Yeah, I need to bring him up to speed, or somebody to push all those buttons. Maybe a stream deck. Yeah, I don't have any of those fancy things like that yet. But I'm going to need something to figure out this OBS thing so we can bring back the second camera at some point, because I realized that we were just dropping bit rates like crazy. So I went yesterday at the first half hour of the disaster show. I had dropped it from 60 to 30, and it still went into the red. Cat cams, really, I know that's what folks really want. They don't want... Nobody really wants to be watching me. You guys all really just want the cat cam. I know. You don't have to lie to not hurt my feelings. I know what you really want. Loki's... Yep, they're here. Please just be hiding. I know. You know what would be fun if one of our lurkers was actually somebody from Rumble who was watching this little disaster of like, can this little shit show figure out how to make these tools work? With the help of viewers like you, we too can pretend to break the internet and show up doing the same thing and not need to rely on other gimmicks. We are the gimmick. Suffercook, I kind of want to try a cat treat once. Well, some of them are like dehydrated, like real salmon or dehydrated shrimps. I don't think those would be that bad. It's the like compressed ones, I think, I'm a little concerned about. Oh, Corn Pop, as long as the cats don't start learning to sew, you should be good. Okay. Oh, yeah, AI can't train my cat to sew for me. But that would be super... I would enjoy if I could get one of them to sit in my lap while I was sewing, though. Or if little dude would just sit up on the head of my chair behind me to keep me company and just drape his tail like a necklace in front of me. I might enjoy that, but... Yeah, so here's the back. I'm almost finished with what I've done, but I pressed all the pieces flat, and then I just sewed these straight seams to hold everything down, and then there's going to be a whole lot more ironing as I press my stack of pieces down. But maybe I'm going to stop. Yeah, because that'll just be a little section. All right, what are we going to sew next? That piece is really not on right. All right. Not ums. We're gonna sew squares for our cathedral blocks. Welcome to the cathedral block section. We started this project sometime last year. I don't need to talk like that. I can just talk normal. And let me get the example of what we're gonna do. Softer Cook, historically, cats never needed clothes, so they never learned to sew. Just born that way. Oh, that was perfect. The perfect line for right meow. I don't know. Puss in Boots had his boots, though. Oh, Puss in Boots. Loki, where's the stuff I'm looking for? Loki, did you move those pieces? Oh. That's probably right next to me, and I'm just throwing it around everywhere else. Oh, Corn Pop Software. They are a very particular bunch. We figured it out. We had a caller. Software Cook called in. You have to be on your computer. It doesn't work on the phone right now. So I'm going to take these white ones and fold them in half to make little triangles. And then I'm going to sew them like little pockets. And we'll go from there. Yeah, cats are very particular with what they like. Just boots and a hat, just like Puss in Boots said. We only want boots and a hat. We don't need none of them stinking breeches. Though we prefer you just hand us the cat snacks. Right meow. Just hand them over. Right meow. Oh, did I say what I brought the duct tape out for? It's time. I've decided after the show, I'm going to wrap myself up tautly in duct tape and then either slip through the garment I'm wearing to free myself, or if I can separate out just the duct tape layer and not cut my clothes, that would be cool too. If not, whatever. I like this layer, but I'm not completely attached to it. Ducting strip, right? Yes, because I need a dress form. I think I'm small enough right now I can get away with just one roll of duct tape to cover the pieces that I need. And I'm going to go from the top, the shoulders, and I've got some old shorts that I've got on, so I can get the top of the waist, I think, also. I cut through the things. It's fine. It just gives me more room in my drawers to make myself more clothes, because I'm so vain. We're always sewing for me. And I'm going to pull the duct tape extra taut. A lot of the times in these duct tape dress forms, they're like, don't pull it too tight. You're going to distort your body double. And I kind of want to do that because that gives me room to add a little bit of a padding layer that I can pin through, because you can't really pin through duct tape very well. And I would like a pinnable mannequin dress form, not just one to stand in the corner that looks cute. So I'm going to squeeze it very tautly around the squishy areas. And then just stuff them appropriately. It doesn't matter what colors. I'm just going to go through and continue to make these little pockets. And then once I get a gajillion of these, somewhere right here is what I've already stitched. Will it come back? Where's my example one? Ooh, those are more pieces. Oh, I see it. No. We are the most organized streamers. Not. Oh, there we go. Okay. So here is a more finished example of what we're working on now. So I've got all those white covered pieces, and then you fold it and lay in more little insets and do some folding and stitching and have this cute little motif that I absolutely love. Also love that it uses up an absolutely ridiculous amount of fabric. So if you need to stash bust and like scrappy things, I highly recommend a cathedral window block. They're just so cute. If you didn't like this much chaos, you can always use just 2 or 3 colors and be less. So what is a cathedral? A patch or a border? I think technically it's a block. It's composed of a lot of little pieces. Because we've got here is where 4 of this piece has been stitched together. And you have to make sure that you lay the pieces in the right way to fold them and open them up the right way, because you fold this, there's more layers and shenanigans. But yeah, technically it's a block. Though if Jess was here, she would completely correct us, because I pretend to use quilting words like I have some understanding of what they mean, but I don't. They have their own nomenclature. This piece is too big, so I'm just going to trim it up. Yep, some days you just want stash busting, easy sewing project. And that is what I wanted today to be. We've done pretty good. Oh yes. Yep, softer coat. You've seen that style before. You never knew what they were called. Well, now you know. Yeah, they're a very classic. I've got a pillow that I don't know if my grandma made or whether she got it at a garage sale like from the 60s. But yeah, it's a very old-fashioned block. I really love it. Like controlled chaos, which is very on brand for the circus and what I enjoy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this top, whether I'm gonna make, oh, Grandma had a few. I'm not surprised. They used to do it by machine, by hand, used up lots of scraps, and I think it's just such a stunning look. I just think it looks stunning. It makes me it just makes me happy to look at it. And I don't need another reason to make something. That's good enough reason. Yeah, I think I've got the pillow. Not I think. It's in another pillow because it was starting to get worn through in some places and I didn't want it to get completely ruined. So I was like, I'm just gonna set you in a little protective pocket there. And now we are making our own. Should we make? Because I feel like part of my brain is like, oh, this cathedral block would be cute for our ringleader tailcoat, but I would like the blocks to be smaller. So I don't think that's what I'm gonna do. Software Cook, the Marge Simpson meme. I just think they're neat. Exactly. 100%. They just make me happy, and that's all the reason I need. I'm so glad that you fixed your pants. People are learning how to do stuff accidentally, and we're taking care of our garments. So you don't need to buy more crap. It's bad enough they sold us crappy things, so let's just take care of the older versions of things that are still good. Oh, man. What a difference a dream makes. Yeah, so the hard part after this is making sure that the little 4 blocks get lined up so that when I open them, they keep the circle flower pattern. Just going through, I got a whole bunch of white. You got stuff. Hello, Allie. Welcome. How are you today? Oh, we've done. Where's my stuffs? Oh, we tried our call-in chat feature that no video required, just a computer and a microphone, and we take live calls. And I can see YouTube now. Have you been chatting for a while and I've completely missed it? Oh, wouldn't that make me feel like a huge asshole? I see it now. I see you sneaking in. But let me see here. Oh, man. Let's see here. If we go to search, can I find me? There's our live show. And there's our chat. All right. I didn't miss too many chats. There we go. Ah, yes, Software Cook welcoming the Allie from the tubes. Oh my gosh, I saw that drafting set went for, what is it, $25? Hello from the rumbles to the tubes, to the tubes, to the rumbles, and back again. Oh, last live was 100% you didn't see. Oh, man. Yesterday show was a disaster. I'm so sorry. Oh, it was on screen and the whole playback is blank. Oh. Yeah, yesterday I wanted to just like blow up yesterday's show. I don't usually delete my shows, but every once in a while I'm like, this is so bad. But no, I left it. Oh, taters. Now you guys are making me hungry for potatoes now. It was on screen also. Okay, it's good now. Hello, software. Hello, corn pop. Yeah, I went back to being simple today. One camera, one simple studio. We'll get back to 2 cameras and fancierness, but today I just wanted to do it the old-fashioned way, mostly because if I was gonna really get mad if the show was glitchy and horrible and I was fighting with the new call-in feature. I was like, there's only so much I can handle of like things that could potentially go wrong, so I tried to just limit my errors and potentials for grumpiness. I think we did pretty good. I'm sorry, Allie. Oh, man. Oh, yesterday's show is all black, so I deleted for you. Oh, man. I wonder. Oh. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just delete yesterday's show off the YouTubes. I thought I'll go back and check. Thanks for letting me know that so we can attempt to not leave up absolute nothing of a disaster of a show. I did some pretty good stitching yesterday, though, on the Mummer's necklace. We are like getting closer to the home stretches, but I don't think it's going to be finished by Friday, so I should probably just pack up a gift box and then send the necklace later. Corn Pop, your favorite glitch just took off and is missing again. Come back, Glitchy Face, come back. I know, I couldn't tell whether it's because Glitch was in the chat, yes, working and lurking, that things shit the bed, or because he wasn't there that things shit the bed. Could have been both. Yeah, I know I started yesterday's show, ran it for half an hour, then completely restarted, and just... yeah. The 3 Alien Space Cats, they really just want first dibs on the best show quality. I'm sure he will be back. Oh, right, because what did he say yesterday? The hockey playoffs today, or basketball playoffs. There's some sports ball, puck thing that I know he said he was going to be otherwise engaged in sport and be just popping into the show here and there. I think he said mostly he was going to just watch the playback, so hopefully it's not a complete disaster like yesterday's show. We have to wait for the intermission. We're the intermission, not the main show today. WrestleMania and hockey and baseball. Okay. All the things. Yes, all of the fancy sports ball things that are other ways folks like to do their... yes, and the PBR rodeos. Holy moly. Professional bull riders. I remember going to... oh, Allie, we played with some trim making. Something is not right with this one. We're doing all sorts. Today's just complete absolute hodgepodge. Oh, Corn Pop. Oh, I see. The caller function requires a special link, not volunteering. I was just curious. The link is in the chat, and I can also... let's see here. It is this pinned link is the link if for the brave, the daring, just to see if we can break Rumble some more. We've learned from a PC or a laptop and a microphone, no video required because no video capability. If I click the button and say yes, you too can live call into today's show. It does not work through Rumble Studio app on a device. The whole link doesn't appear to be pinned in chat anymore. Okay, so what I will do is we will set it up. Let me close it and open it up again. And copy link and go to our chat. Let's unpin this one. Control V. Oh, there is the new link. I also wonder if it's the same link or whether it's a new one each time we do this. And I'll just go pop over into my phone call section just in case anybody's brave and wants to chit chat live on air with me today. But we've seen where it fails, and now we've seen it does work. There's the pinned chat. Oh, it's pinning it in the interface, but not in the Rumble chat itself. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you're right. Oh, that all right, we'll just add that to our ever-growing list of notes. But I did the exact same thing. Did it? That's really funny. Because I also wonder if. Oh, that's just the live queue. We'll just like stick that above my head for right now. Oh, because when somebody calls, it'll show up. But can I wonder. No, I don't want to do that myself, but can I. Where's my XXX? Not my X, where's my ellipses? If I. Let me try something. No, my content. If I go to here, close here, can I. Oh, that's really funny. I tried to just pin it in. I don't know. Just tried to pin it manually from chat in the other window. I don't know. Welcome to Phoenix Tries to Break Rumble Studio episode 5 million, because we are awesome analog sewers and we really enjoy trying to break Rumble Studio because I think people sleep on this product. You might complain about Rumble, you might complain about all sorts of stuff, but Studio's got some things that are not completely horrible. What I don't love about this is I can't see chat with this underneath me. So what I'm gonna, oh, there it's pinned. But if I, okay, the chat's in there. I can't read all the chat if it's underneath my face. So if somebody's brave, you can do it. Oh, you didn't get that? I didn't. I left the show on Wednesday, and later Wednesday evening had something, I had to attend to something, and I was completely out of commission until late Thursday evening. And by the time I looked at it, I remembered it yesterday. It was like, oh, nope. It wasn't me. I was not the lucky winner at $25. I think that was probably a steal. But oh, software, it's all good. I'm sure it's some option on stream or in studio. Yeah. Well, the link is there. The chat's there. It's not like it's disappeared. It's more just that. Yeah. We know it works. That's all that matters. It's around. We played with it. We didn't completely break it. And I had fun, and I appreciate you calling in to help us break the internet. Oh, let's sew for a little bit longer before I feel like I need to take a nap. It does work. It does work. This is true. Oh, and it is nice that it just shows up straight on the dashboard for me of like waiting, because What I would be nice if you had your headphones in and you weren't paying attention, if it had a little audio tone when someone logged in, because I was like, oh, listening. I was listening for something, and then I was like, wait, no, it doesn't work like that. Again, we're just being extra nitpicky. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open for another one. I did see they dropped the price for that toy sewing machine, but I wonder if they're talking about the metal bar that's broken. I wonder if it's that flat one on the front that actually connects the wheel to the needle to make the whole thing work. And in which case, caller on line one. Caller on line one. Right, yes. Don't miss out on your opportunity. Because it will not be every show that we make use of this awesome, horrible feature. I have to make sure I've got enough easy, low stakes, brain dead stitching for it. But we know it works, and we know. Oops, why did I? Ay ay ay! How dare they think that we should have access to the go live show button? Oh man, that this is free and I can provide this to the world is really awesome. Thank you, everybody. I don't know what else are we gonna. Oh, you know what? I should probably think about the waistband and some of the features. Get back to these cargo pants, because the apocalypse is coming soon. Software Cook, imagine doing this on a huge stream and having to filter everyone. That would be a disaster. I would completely need like 5 mods. I think that's kind of goes in line with what Relax was saying yesterday of like, I don't mind this. This show doesn't need 500 million people. I don't even, that's in like my wildest dreams, but yeah, I can only imagine having to have a team of folks like pre-screening the calls, because you can have like the subject message, but I don't know, like I'd need, yeah, maybe one of these years, maybe next year or at the end of the year will be that big that we need that much help, but for right now it's still manageable by little old me. And then there's still stuff where I can't handle even all by myself. The McGroin folks are a pretty nice crew. Okay. Well, that's good. I didn't know this was a whole thing. That they were a collective of McGroins. Did I? I'm gonna re-sew this because my stitches didn't sew. There we go. Oh, you've met Relax and Slappy. Okay. Oh, Ellie could maybe let only the Blamo employees have the call-in link. Maybe it might have to be employees only. Long time. If it's too bad I don't have a little way to like star or notate folks like you, Allie, who've been around since the beginning when the circus was just getting off the ground, and we were but a lowlier little channel. Just gonna need to have a list of like, these are our preferred screen names for callers. Anything else, double check to make sure that they're actually not a complete asshole, and then we'll still have to like vet them to see how fast we can do a background check to make sure we don't get all the weird creepy super creepers. How do you never mind, I'm not even gonna say the rest of that question out loud. The Slappy was plenty. Oh, Corn Pop software. That Caller Online one reminds me of Northern Exposure, where the receptionist said that, and the doctor replied, "We only have one line." Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Software Cook, I wonder if you can enforce the subject to talk about. I've got ultimate button acceptance power. The thing that it would be helpful for like the ginormous shows if you could talk to them behind the scenes for a second before they got live on air. Because I think when I clicked accept, it just went to it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to continue our once a month, once a quarter misadventures in trying to break it. But if anything else, I don't like what you're saying. I'm just gonna click you out. You can bitch in the chat section. I think that's where the type there's that header bar of what the chat is gonna be, but having that still doesn't guarantee that somebody's not gonna show it up and go off the rails. So I can see this being a really positive thing and also has the potential to go completely off the rails and be a disaster. And to see how fast Phoenix can press the you're out of here button. But fortunately, you guys are being very kind today, and we haven't had to hit that one. Oh, Glitchy Face, I can't wait to be hung up on by my favorite streamers. Now, that's a good way to approach it. Right? Because we have to see who else has done this. Oh, did they tried that? Software Cook Side Scrollers had that on the Plus chat for a few months. Jump in on the call and make sure you're not going to be crazy. Yeah. Okay, so they had some of the did they have some of the beta testing for this to make sure it all works? Ah, Glitchy, welcome. I'll go. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of which, says Software Cook. Hey, hey, hey! Yes, everybody popping in. And for the break, there is the link. I think the link showed up in YouTube also. So if anybody's at a computer and or wants to try the web version, you too can call in today as we try to break the internet and do some troubleshooting, because sometimes you just need to see the joy of things not working out and then to get how excited when something does work correctly. Software Cook, I think side scrollers use StreamYards or something. Oh, okay. Maybe, yeah, I don't know I don't know. It's free in Rumble Studio. You don't have to pay for StreamYards for this feature. I feel like I should almost start doing ads for Rumble Studio again. I've done one. It was our only ad, but oh, yes, Elliot did show up. I have no working microphone. Okay. That's all right. Well, if and when you happen to get a working microphone, Allie, I would be super. I think I would just not know how to use words if you called into the show. I might just be verklempt and just like I don't. Yeah. Software Glitch, good to see you. Software, absolutely. Yeah, we're having so much fun today. Got awesome chatters, awesome workers and lurkers. Good way to really ease our way out of the weekend and into the disaster that is Monday. I don't want tomorrow to be Monday. I would much rather just like hang out and stitch and bitch with you all for like. Can we just like stitch and bitch for a week straight? I don't feel like doing my day job. This is way more fun. Oh. a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna have to eat some food. Are we gonna have to have frozen potatoes? Because I heard potatoes being bantied about, and man, oh man, the hungers are real. That is funny though that the three YouTubes are not even connected. Next week, or by Wednesday, something will be slightly improved in our studio, but not today, boys and girls, not today. What did we work on? We did some rolled hems. We started some of the patchwork for our ringleader top hat and tailcoat, and figuring out we'll probably do some type of an overbust corset for the underneath, because of course we need a patchwork costume corset, as all ringleaders must. Because I would rather not. I don't need a waistcoat. I'd rather a corset. Silvercook, me and your favorite Garfield have some things in common. Mondays, and you both hate Mondays and love lasagna. Yes. Oh, Garfield. I talked about this at, was it this year? Yeah, in the Halloween time. That crazy, or he is so crazy. And in the Halloween special, there is that little snit short about them talking about the silver iodide, silver potassium, silver iodide, silver something, silver, that I'm going to forget the full chemical, of how they were doing the cloud seeding. It was in Garfield. Like, talk about information predictive programming. And I know I watched that Garfield as a little kid, and it didn't click or stick with me until we saw it again this autumn time, and I was like, wait, they're not even like, it's just right here, out in the open. Just, this is how we cloud seed in the Garfield cartoon. Ay, ay, ay. And here we are, So-K Ultra, the most hypnotic sewing show. I know, the cloud seeding is real. They did it all the time in West Texas. Yeah, because I know, it's so crazy. Not crazy, because they do the same thing in the desert. They're trying to get the rain, and there's certain things that, when you start to there's certain things that we can manipulate, but just because you can doesn't mean it is the right thing to do. During drought season. Yeah, well, Oregon doesn't do that. What they have decided is that it's literally illegal to collect rainwater, even if it's on your property, because allegedly Oregon owns all the water in the state. You have no right to water from the sky. Yeah, playing God absolutely can be very harmful. We're doing it now with the complacency, or the encouraging, because I read that headline from last year this time, I think, about how it's morally imperative that they do nothing to stem the tide of the Lone Star tick and its abilities to spread the alpha-gal syndrome, which happens to cause humans with alpha-gal to develop an anaphylactic reaction to red meat proteins. So why not virtue signal with, you must be vegan because literally you're allergic to the meat. Would you like our 3D printed proteins, please? 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 Oh, it makes me so mad. It's like that was the journal article. It's like why it's important that we should not stop this. Like, yeah, no, we should stop this. Have we actually, speaking of other red meat and parasitic tick things, have we had any updates about the New World screwworm? Are there still issues with beef coming up from Mexico into Texas? Corn Pop Garfield was created a few years after the Vietnam War, where they were doing the Operation Popeye cloud seeding. I guess it was known to the public already by the 70s. Oh, yeah. Oh, huh. Yeah, well, they aren't really good at hiding it. I think it's just fell out of my brain that it was just so talked about, and then how it transformed into the chemtrails, which is differently, truthfully, untruthful. Like, they've got the kernel of the thing without all of it. Yeah, exactly. Software Corn Pop bringing it back together. Yup, all those, just a giant tub of kernels popped for our pleasure. Where was I going with that? Don't use we know better words. Oh, right, because from what I hear, listening to folks who were actual pilots, still commercial airline pilots, if there was something in the jet fuel for most of the planes, the pilots would know. Like, this difference of, are they doing something versus who knows and doesn't, what they don't know. But I do hear they are seeing very interesting things in the sky that are less than normal from their 30 years of flight experience. So there is funny business. Oh, Cook. Next thing you will tell me, Bob Ross filled the seeding planes. Bob Ross flew the seeding planes. Wouldn't that be something? He just popped in and said all those happy little weather accidents. Exactly, Corn Pop. Happy little weather accidents. Our timing was impeccable because I didn't even see the chat and was saying the words all at the same time. I was like, yes. The jokes are just in the ethers sometimes. We just pop off of each other. One bad joke to another bad joke. And right now I'm sewing this pile of little pockets to keep on. I beat up my microphone. Our cathedral block piece. This is the end version of what I'm working on right now. Oh, Ellie, okay, let me make this bigger. The real deal on the chemtrails, burning the jet fuel doesn't get 100% of the fuel. Plus, when the plus when the working shears off minute metals from the interior of the engine, just physics blown out of proportion. Yeah, that is kind of what it seemed like. It's so funny how folks get so impassioned. The things that folks get completely like, oh my god. And some of it's, the things that are like, oh no, that isn't really far-fetched, versus things that are like, that's a little overboard. Ellie, contrails is just water concentration from the Venturi effect of the training ends of the airframe. It always goes back to chemistry and physics, doesn't it? Things just happen and stitches just get sewn. Well, I've got a whole new little pile to stitch onto those ones. Thank you for our lessons today, Allie. Where's our other pile of pieces? I guess we're just coming undone. I keep thinking I try to be organized, and then it all just like unstitches itself. This is true though, software. Everything is science and math. Yes. Let's make science and math again. I don't want to hear about the morals of mathematics. There isn't any. Numbers don't have feelings. Pi 3.14 doesn't need a cuddle puddle to see if it's feeling fat today. It's just pi. It might be no, pi's not an irrational number, is it? I was trying to make another joke that I'm not smart enough right now for that one to come out as well as I would have wanted it to. Oh, boys and girls, what a show we've had today. Now I'm just blabbering. I was like, oh, can we make it to the full top of the hour? I don't know if we're going to, but we've made it for almost 3.5 hours. I've had fun. We had lots of folks popping by. We troubleshooted. We played with new toys. I'm getting ready to throw duct tape into my plant. Take it back. Duct tape myself so that I too can start with my duct tape dress form mannequin. I'm gonna do the tape super tight so I can stuff it and make myself a pinnable. I need a pinnable mannequin so we can move into draping and other types of fabric manipulation. Oh, speaking of fabric manipulation, I know this audience is the folks who are like absolutely going to have the answer to this. But does anyone have any notion of where to find pleating templates where you fold the paper and have it flat and then take the 2 layers and put your fabric in and iron it to get the different pleating techniques? If you have any notion, if you could leave me a comment in the chat section, that would be super awesome. But until then, boys and girls, you've been amazing. Thank you, Allie. I'm sorry that yesterday's show on the tubes was a shitter. Thank you. I'm going to forget you guys are great. I had fun. I hope you've had fun. We will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, practice your skills, get some fresh air, and I'm going to hit the end stream. All right. TTFN, Allie, Software, Corn Pop, Glitch, Relax the Mugroin. All right, boys and girls.